Aloha everyone, what is really good my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video, we're going to be talking about the Easter or springtime event this year that we could expect next week. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Jagex is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, this is all information coming from this week's live stream. So we got information about the Easter event, the Springtime Festival. This time around, they've opted to not go so much as Eastery, but more springtime. It follows the Druids and celebrating Gothics, rather than more traditional Easter type themes like the Easter Bunny, things like that. Now, the basic premise behind this event is that a couple of druids have gathered here in order to create a garden. In doing so, they ended up growing a colossal tree, which the head druid has recognized as a sign of good omens, and upon doing so has decided to celebrate by throwing a massive event. Anyways, much like the Halloween event, they've created a new hub, which they will iterate on each year, and have placed this hub south of the Archaeology Guild. This is going to be our new place for future spring and Easter event style content. They said that the hub itself will remain here after this ends. However, the specific content for the events will have gone. The big key feature you're going to notice here at this new location is the Tree of Balance. It's a gigantic tree that resembles Gothics, and as the time or as the event progresses, the tree itself is going to visually update. Now, the concept behind this event or the spring festival is that you want to collect the butterflies. The Gothics butterflies are making a return. We have both the green and yellow ones from previous, and this acts as a community event. So it's going to collect all the butterflies gathered by all players on all worlds, and when we reach certain milestones, we're going to earn certain different benefits that not only affect us specifically, but have effects on the hub itself. As I said earlier, the tree in the hub will remain, but also the tree itself will change appearance depending on the current season, which is a nice little touch. So what can you do here? At the hub, there are a couple of skilling activities available for you that will help you earn a new type of currency, spring tokens. The various different activities are based on 3 different druids and how they choose to honor Gothics during this particular celebration. The 3 types of activities you can do are the stone activity, potion brewing, and icon carving. The stone activity can be used to train both your prayer or agility skill. The druid athletics will have you dancing around the big stone in the center of the hub. To maximize your XP with this activity, you want to make sure that you are dancing around it in the correct direction, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. The correct direction will be indicated at the top of the interface, a new one that pops up when interacting with this activity. You don't have to go this direction, but your XP is significantly nerfed if you don't. Doing so will earn you either prayer or agility XP. The next activity is the potion brewing. Now, just to the east of the stone activity, you're going to find the druid cake mix with his 3 separate cauldrons, which will allow you to train either herb lore or cooking. And all you have to do is brew at the correct cauldron for the maximum XP. You'll see basically sparkles like a Rockertunity on it, and you just have to keep moving and staying on that one to maximize your XP. The final activity is the icon carving. Opposite of the previous activity and to the west of the big stone in the center, you'll find the final druid, Whittlesticks, accompanied by 3 wooden carving logs. This will net you either fletching or crafting XP. And to stay active here, you have to carve the correct icon, which is indicated similar to the previous activity with sparkles like Rockertunities. Additionally, and like all activities in this event, the correct activity is listed in the top of the new interface when interacting with any of the activities in this event. You'll be instructed which one to carve, and you just have to make sure you're carving the correct one to maximize your XP for that activity. So those are the main activities you can do at the hub. As I said earlier also though, Guthix butterflies are making a return. If you're not familiar with these, they are butterflies that spawn all around the game world and give you XP to your lowest skill when caught. Green butterflies will give you direct XP, while yellow butterflies will give you bonus XP. If you come across a white butterfly, it will give you 5 times the amount in direct XP. Every single day you can catch up to 10 green and 10 yellows, but you can only catch 1 white. Now how much butterflies you catch, like I mentioned earlier, is going to be tallied up by all players on all worlds, and when we reach certain milestones, specifically each million caught, we will gain different benefits. These range from just netting us a specific amount of spring tokens, an XP buff added to the skilling hub or the activity hub, and also increasing the limit of butterflies you can catch every single day. So each one of these are at 1 million increments from 1 to 10. I have mentioned several times that you will earn spring tokens. These are your currency for this event. They have not talked about in this live stream exactly what you can use or earn from these, but they did give us a vague idea. So you will be able to spend these tokens on prismatics like XP lamps, etc., as well as some cosmetic themed items around this event and some titles. What those are exactly, as I said, they did not show off or did not go into any detail, so we'll find out on Monday exactly what those cosmetics and titles, etc. will be. But that's what you'll be using your spring tokens on. A bit of closing information for this: Iron Man can participate in this event. However, they will not get the XP buff that is earned from the various different milestones, the community milestones, but they can participate in the 3 different activities I talked about earlier in this video. Also, if you are a player who is so inclined, you can have a conversation with the Tree of Balance. Don't know what kind of conversation you would have with it. Maybe you get a little bit of history or backstory to the tree. Maybe just a little bit of tidbits with Guthix and the butterflies in general. But I thought I'd mention that just so you know. If it is something that is of any interest to you, don't forget to stop by and talk to the tree and see what it has to say. Having said that, players that are currently locked out and won't be able to participate for the first couple of days or however long it takes before the lockout ends will be able to receive all of the rewards available from this event and are accounted for with this release. So don't worry if you're locked out, you will be able to fully participate and receive all rewards from this event by the time you're able to get back into the game. Anyways, that is it for this update. That's coming out next week. That's March 29th, the Spring Festival, this year's Easter style event. Once again, while the activities are temporary, the hub itself will remain after the event and will act as the future hub for springtime and Easter events, much like the courtyard for Draenor Manor acts as the new hub for Halloween events. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.